How is everybody doing? I think we should all be excited. I forgot that Firo looks kind of terrifying. The eyes are kind of haunting. This is the episode. This is the stream. We are going to beat the Elite Four after about 9 years of playing this game. I don't even know that this is the team necessarily. Also, we've got gyms to do first. But this is what's currently here. I suspect, based on the fact that we have 3 Pokemon weak to Electric, we probably need to replace one of these with Rhydon. I love fruit, welcome, and Totodile, thank you so much. Does the series end, or did you start another run? I guess it just ends. That's what I typically do with runs of games on YouTube. If I don't beat them, they're just over. What gym first? Well, I'm here in Viridian because I think we kind of have to do this one. We have to do Blue because it's our last chance to beat Blue before he gets a Mewtwo. Because we currently have 8 badges, right? Yeah, we currently have 8. And at 10, he'll get Mewtwo, or at least I think he gets Mewtwo. Or no, we've already figured out that's not true. But it's soon, so I'm probably just going to battle him now. I'll go through the box just to see. I got everything up. We have a lot of Pokemon, so it took a while. We have Mugs. Okay, but super slow. Peggy Mewtwo is only 16, really? Okay. I just don't think you're as good as Firo. It just doesn't feel like you are. Reordered your rune today? Voice will emerge from under the desk, that's fair. RK Muro, I really like. Honestly, in Azalea, RK Muro is kind of killing it. Are you good? I don't feel like Murkrow is good, but evidence suggests Murkrow might be good. We have too many flying types. Aunt is okay, not great. Al Roscoe has almost the worst possible EVs, DVs. No, not EVs. It would be IVs or DVs. DVs at this point, I think. 2201 is not amazing. Also really bad. Actually, arguably worse. Because at least Al got an 8 in special. Pippo only gets 1 in special, so not great. 0 HP isn't amazing, but good attack. And we kind of need a ground type. It's possible that we need a ground type. So Rhydon might get added in. Bert's just solid, as you would expect. Reg is bad. It's just too early for Reg to be good. If you could just have a... I mean, the 15 special is so frustrating. You have Earthquake? I have the TM, yeah. And there's another one right before the Elite Four. 15 special for a water type, it's like so good, and still we're only just over half of our attack on special. Ned Lego evolved, still not great. Again, a physical attacking water type, which is just not ideal. Almost shiny, if that special was just 10 instead of 0. Nibs. Nibs has that infuriating stat outlay, which is not very good. Sanka, I don't know. I've sort of given up on Sanka, and I don't really know why. Maybe it's just that we don't need a normal type that can't really do much else. Because there's so many different types of Pokemon through the Elite Four that you really need special typings. or specific typings. I guess we could also take Happy instead of Rhydon. Oh wait, what were yours? You had a 15 somewhere. 15 on defense. Oh, but you're horrendous other than that. And Lee also... Well, Lee was easy to train up just because of Drill Peck in the Azalea gym. You know there's a free browser version of the Voltorb Flip game? Obviously I don't, and honestly it's probably not safe to tell me that. That's going to be most of my time from now on, I'm guessing. Nick Poe has Explosion, so that's fun. Massive Defense. I mean, of course, you've got 15 in that. Can definitely take 19 hits. But I'd only really be bringing it if I thought we needed to use Explosion. Sean K, pretty much the exact same as Noom. Good, but probably not gonna last. And Terry, we've seen enough Butterfree. Ted's an interesting one. There's another ground type. We have a bunch of ground types. Maybe we bring Ted, because Ted is fast? Terrible attack, though. And speed. How did we get this out? It's so bad. Defense and special, and 0 attack, 1 speed. Okay. And Ken... Oh yeah, I also accidentally got these up to 48 instead of 47. Ken May also quite bad. 3 attack is annoying. But still good. But we're probably not going to use it. That dying is... Yeah, it probably wouldn't last very long. But for now, we're just going to use the 6 we have here. Who are not in the bag. We have Wesparo, the Fearow, Hyaglow, the Politoed, Emmett Gain, the Magneton, Donahuro, the Houndoom, Dave Sermis, the Misdreavus, and BT Azu, the now Crobat. You haven't been here since the original Nuzlocke run? Oh, it's been a real mess since then. I think this will be okay. We're at the level cap. I think. Yeah, we're at the level cap across the board, so we should have good level advantage. And he definitely doesn't have a Mewtwo yet, so I'm feeling pretty good. Jumped in just in time to predict. I'm predicting a good one. Prediction close? Okay. Also, I feel like we should have... have we had... Oh no, we have had you follow. Is there one we haven't had follow yet? I feel like we've had you follow in different runs, but that's okay. Oh, finally got here, huh? I did finally get here. I'm feeling good. Feeling confident. This team... I really can't be losing stuff before the Elite Four. We need as many options as possible going in. And we're going to think about the entire team this time. I think the last 2 runs, I failed to bring a fire type on both. And the Scizor has kind of messed us up a bit. So we really can't lose Houndoom. That would be bad. This was a good start. I genuinely didn't know what was first. I didn't even think about what was first for us. But that is ideal. Yeah, I think this team has like a few unevolved Pokemon. Okay, this is almost certainly going to go for Thunder Punch, because apparently that's all any Alakazam has. Why do they all... Why do they all go for Thunder Punch? Except for... That's so annoying. Except for that one time in the Elite Four where I had a Water type out and it didn't go for Thunder Punch, then I switched back in and it did go for Thunder. It was just bad times. They never seem to go for Psychic, which is confusing. Yeah, we're not going to lose Houndoom. It's done in this battle. It's done its job. Good work. You can leave. Can you go for something that's not an attack? I don't know how much Emmett can take. Right, that is definitely an attack. That is unfortunate. We really could have done with that missing. I think we outspeed, but I don't know that Thunderbolt kills, and I don't want to risk it. But if this if this doesn't go well, this could be me. Oh, come on, stop hitting with Hydro Pump. I genuinely have played this game a million times. I don't think I've ever hit 2 Hydro Pumps in a row. But that is less than half. Oh god, I was gonna say please just do over half. How are you hitting 3 in a row? It's not even that low, it's like 85 or something. Okay. Can you miss one maybe? Hydrate? I mean, I feel like I'm getting enough from the Hydro Pump, but I will. Thank you, Conrad. Thank you. See, that's what we needed. Also, Politoad's back sprite is so good. I don't really have anything for this, so let's just go. It's a Hypnosis. Okay, so you don't have anything either. Nope. I mean, I'm just gonna keep going. This is not a very good plan. There we go. Do I switch now? I can't really risk it. I don't trust it, so I'm just gonna Ice Beam. Okay. Well, probably good to get those out of the way. Can we get a freeze? Freeze? Can we get a freeze this time? No? We can't live that many of these. We've got a few, but... if we go 1 for 4 on hit... Okay. This is going to be a long battle. If we go... Can you not get crits? I'm not getting crits. I feel like we're not getting very lucky here. Is Ice Beam better than Surf? No, it's definitely not. I have no idea why I'm still going for it. I should definitely be... Oh, stop. I should definitely be going for Surf. I mean, it's narrowly... No, actually, it's a decent bit better. Is it? I didn't feel better, but it should be better. I mean, ideally, I should just switch right now, but I don't trust this thing to not wake up. It has Ice Beam. I don't know how to win this. I mean, ideally, I would switch to Emmet and it wouldn't wake up. But I feel like I'm gonna switch to Emmet and it's gonna wake up and I'm gonna lose it. But I don't know that I can beat it with Paya. Lots of points going down the drain if we somehow wipe here. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible. Oh god. If it doesn't wake up here, then I've definitely messed up, because we could have switched. We could really do with a crit. Or several. I would use Rain Dance, but it doesn't really feel like it benefits me that much. I mean, it would have if I'd done it 3 turns ago. Well, now I really wish I'd switched. I think we've at least burned the full restores, which is something. I'm really going for 0 deaths because I can't. Okay, Skull Bash. Huh, that's unfortunate. I could switch into Dave. Do I switch into Dave? Who are we fighting? We're fighting Blue. I think that's Skull Bash. If it's not Skull Bash, I would be sacrificing... But were we faster? I can't even remember. 108. Am I faster now? Well, do you have the quick... No, you have Never Melt Ice. Oh, that might be why it seemed like not that different. Because we have Never Melt Ice. Have to be faster? I can't... Have we been faster so far with Thing? With Politoad? Politoad's been outspeeding? Okay. Whew. We took down the Blastoise. Not... Well, no! Don't waste our crits on things like that. It was like the one turn where we definitely did not need a crit. God's sake. We really need to hope that Westparo and BT Azu can take out the rest because everyone else is in bad shape. Okay, so it's a Growlithe. Ideally we'd go into Paya, but I don't know what this thing's gonna have. So we're gonna go to West. And that feels like all of my battles is we get no crits until the least important moment where we're definitely going to kill regardless, and then we get a crit. Oh, come on. My luck here has been so bad. Growlithe is very adorable. Not even 8:30 and you're already struggling to stay awake? Me too. I'm wrecked. Yeah, if we get through the Elite Four, that's it. I'm just like... I'm going to sleep because that's important. I need to be rested to take on the rest of the gym leaders, which will also be tough battles. Okay. What's up last? What haven't we battled? Did Alakazam, did Execute Growlithe, Blastoise. What type are we missing? Did I say a water type? Gyarados? No, we did Blastoise. No idea. Good job, right. I'm not unprepared. I have Rock Slide, but I am burned. We can take a hit, so I'll do one Rock Slide, and then I'll switch. I think we can take a hit. God. A burn is so annoying. Oh, I don't love that. I'm gonna Glare. Because, again, we can still take a hit. Okay. Come on. The luck here has been so bad. We've really got, like... I think we went 2 for 6 on Hypnosis. We've been critted, like, twice in bad positions. I've missed, like, every move. This... Am I just confused right now? I'm just gonna... attack. How much is that doing? Oh my god, stop! This is so bad. This has not gone my way. Okay. I think even with a crit, we're fine. Just. How did this go so... Actually, this is probably going to live on 1 HP now somehow. Absolutely terrible. But nothing died. And that's the main thing. Everything got seriously damaged, but nothing died. God, that could have gone really horrendously. Luckily it was a Skull Bash. Okay. Thank you. That's part of why having Mischievous is so nice, and Houndoom is they can be free switches if we know a normal move. Or, God, that is not a good look. If we know normal or psychic is coming, we can get like a free switch. Okay. Probably do a bit of pizza time. Just to calm us all down. Before I go and heal. Right. How many gyms do I usually do? 10? Or 11? That's 9. The first guy outside the Elite Four has 56 to 65 are his levels. I can't actually remember. Can't go down that my pizza time? No, I don't think any of us can. I can't think. Let me go and check what the next gym is. Is this the one where it barely goes up? I feel like it might be. West, take us to... Where haven't I gone yet? Goldenrod? Have I been here? For the gym? I don't think we battled Whitney. So this is 50, okay. So we can pretty much go straight in. What is our team best for? Well, let me look at what we've done. Is Beats Time copyrighted? I have no idea. Yeah, I would feel like it would be. I've got to imagine it is. We're broke again? I mean, it happens. That's kind of satisfying that I've taken out the 2 on the left and the 2 on the right. Can't do Misty. To be honest, I'm terrified of having to battle Misty. It's gonna be bad. Most everyone has legendaries at this point. Whitney does not. But I also don't have a single fighting type move, I don't think. We do have Primeape in the box. But that is it. How is Morty? We do have Houndoom. Does Houndoom just absolutely destroy Morty? What legendary is Jasmine? I don't know that Jasmine gets one. We've never battled Jasmine late, I don't think. And I don't know that Morty gets one. We know Faulkner does. Morty's legendary was Suicune? Did that happen already? That does make things slightly more awkward. Houndoom would not sweep? No, it doesn't feel like it. Okay. Did I leave anyone easy? Not really. Deej! Thank you so much! This is the only time 13 is a good number? That is true. Except for when you're picking gym leaders, because apparently Janine is number 13. And in that case, it's usually a good choice, because Janine is just awful. Somebody say... Yeah, okay. Teach Pog. Subhard is a good message. I don't know. I feel like Morty... Surge could be easy if we brought in all our ground types, maybe? Blaine? Is Blaine easy? Maybe. Is this not the exact order I did last time and I ended up losing something? I mean, I would really just be relying on Pious sweeping. Oh, actually, maybe that's what happened. Maybe I over-leveled. I think I over-leveled Gyarados and then I couldn't use it. What did Surge have? Again, I don't know that we battled him late, but I presume one of Zapdos or Raikou. God, gyms are tough. This is gonna be like an awkward. Is Jasmine easy at this point? Again, if we bring in ground, probably. Oh, right. Yeah, Faulkner has Zapdos, so probably Raikou. Not Misty. Misty's terrible. Is it Sabrina? Actually, now that we have a dark type for once. It might be Sabrina. Oh, no, you're weak to Psychic. You resist pretty well. I think we can probably go and beat Sabrina. Oh god, this feels like a terrible idea. I'm gonna say Sabrina. I think we can beat Sabrina. With a dark type. Where are we? I think this should be a decent-ish matchup for us. Do I have any other dark types in the box, just in case? I don't think I do. Oh, I do! Alright, we'll take Arcamaro as well instead of... Who's particularly bad here? You're not actually terrible here. Because you're probably going to outspeed everything, and you do have Shadow Ball. Do I just replace Wes for this battle with Arcamaro? What's up, Mose? Emmett? I just like Emmett because Emmett resists Psychic. Where are you at? On our 118, 109. With 80 something. In special defense. 108, 102, and 97. Your special defense is much worse, though. But again, I feel like we should bring you. Can we get rid of you? You're just kind of good. But you don't really offer much here. You don't resist anything. You don't have any super effective moves. Let's get Paya out. But I will grab what I think is leftovers. Oh no, you've got never melt ice. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, we should bring Arcamaro just because it feels like a bad idea not to. Do I have any other dark types that I'm forgetting about? I can't even think of any other dark types, so probably not. I don't have Sneasel. I don't think any of those are dark types. You do resist. And you have explosion, which would be funny. But I think we're fine. Okay. Yeah, no, that was a mistake, Minty Green. It's addictive. It's just fun. It's difficult to stop, I would say. Okay. I think this is it. What do you want? Do I have anything foldable? No. Let me go... Let me grab a Goldberry. It's because it would be... Honestly, I'm so hesitant. I, like, really don't want to lose Pokemon at this point. So I just want to make sure that if I can save something, then I'm going to. So you Goldberry. Like that 30 hit points very well could make a difference. And West, take us back to Saffron. Okay. I guess we can battle trainers in there. But if we skip them, it's not the end of the world. Because we're not far off the level cap already. Okay. Right. Nice. God damn it. Spinners are just, not even like just like psychos. They just jump from direction to direction. You know, in fact, I don't think, there's just not, there's points where it just stops becoming, there's only so much math you can do. And then it stops becoming anything more than chance. Okay. That was a weird encore to do. Okay. Just literally encoring me into a move that's going to one-shot your whole team. Weird idea, but that's okay. Wait, where did I come in? Okay. And here. And there. I don't even need to go back and heal. Oh god, I feel like this is just gonna go badly. I always feel like this, but I'm okay. Okay. I'm gonna take a drink voluntarily without somebody telling me to. Okay. Hello. Did I win in that vision, or did I lose a Pokemon? Why is it we don't do Misty early on? Because Misty starts with Lapras. Like, first gym, Misty has a Lapras. When the level cap is like 8. So it's like well, the level cap is 10, but he has a level 8 Lapras, and it's just a nightmare. Okay, I'm gonna go Bite. I don't know when we get Crunch. It might be the next level, actually. But for right now, we have both. Okay. Terrifying? It is terrifying. Yeah, I mean, the Magikarp was honestly just a phenomenal plan on my part. Figuring out that I could get Dragon Rage immediately, and then taking advantage of that. So are you going to Thunder Punch? No. Well, that's a terrible idea because everything I'm using is special, so... There we go. That's fine. Wait, are they making a Hocus Pocus sequel? I have seen Hocus Pocus like several times, but not in a few years. And I don't really remember that much about it. I remember it being, like, good enough. But I don't remember a massive amount about it. I'm excited for the Knives Out sequel. That got a trailer. That looks good. I mean, I guess we just stick with Bite. Sizing up the difference between Bite and Feint Attack is really... I guess it's just if I'm faster, I should use Bite. Yeah, well, there you go. Witches, I guess? Yeah, pretty much. You pretty much got it. I don't really remember what they're doing. Okay, this went pretty... Wait, did she only have 4 Pokemon? So she doesn't even have the Mew yet. So we got to her before the Mew. So they just, like, the legendaries just come in at random points then. Because Falconer definitely got his Zapdos at 10. But we're thinking that Blue doesn't get his Mewtwo till 16, and Sabrina doesn't have her Mew at 10. Very confused. I mean, that went exceptionally well. That was extremely easy. I mean, as it should have been. It's kind of what you expect with a Dark type in a Psychic Gym, but still. Maybe it's just because of Falconer's... Maybe. But it's confusing. I mean, another Psychic TM, which is nice. Okay. Yeah, I honestly, you get Skarmory, that's pretty tough to deal with. Okay. That's not important. Most legendaries start from 13. Okay, it's very confusing. We barely even need to heal. RK, thank you for your contributions. You did good. And we all appreciate that. You are no longer required, but thank you. So you can go. But I kind of do want to use Murkrow at some point. Like, not necessarily in this run, just at some point. Okay. How many badges? We have 10. And I forget how many we actually want before we go to the Elite Four. This game can be kind of confusing. 11? Maybe it's 11. Oh, sorry, you're right, it's 11. Because we had... No, wait. No, I think it's 10. Yeah, I think it's 10. Could we start with 8? What's that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What is Pyaglow? Pyaglow is a Politoed. Currently our team is Pyaglow, Anagram, and Poliwag. They're all names, anagrams of their original forms. BTiaZu is a Crobat. We have Dave Zermis, the Mischievous. We have Wesparo, the Fearow. We have Emmet the Magneton. And we have Donahuro, the Houndoom. Okay. I don't actually know... Well, let's go and check levels. Because that's largely going to dictate whether we need to do another gym or not. Which gyms have we not done? Let's go to Misty just to check. So Misty, we are now at 55. So this is the last one we need to do. And we probably just want to go and get Rare Candy first. Or I go and do it now, but that seems like a bad idea. Now we are quite underleveled. But we do need to do this one. I think. I think this is how it works, is we do this one and then we're like good for the Elite Four. We don't really need to do Voltorb Flip. I don't know how much money I have. I have 353,000. So let's see how many that gets us. Let's get back to Goldenrod. How much do they cost again? Hello. Okay. Right, actually not that many. We can only get 35-ish. What's happened so far? We have flawlessly, and I apologize for this sound's going to be going on for a second, beaten Blue and Sabrina. Blue, I mean, flawless is flawless is maybe an exaggeration on that one, but we didn't lose anything. Just. Okay. Nope. We'll get there. Hello. I guess we can pick up the few that I haven't got. I mean, I haven't got any of them, actually. Just from all over the place. So is that... I spent all my money? Okay, I spent all my money. So we're quite a long way from getting another. We could Volt or Flip if necessary. But let's... God damn it. Hey. God damn... I'm just... I've taken 2 steps in this grass and had 2 encounters. Okay, let's go here. Grab that one. I don't think I've got any of them so far. Or at least not many. Let's head to Violet. Did I get the PP up in this run? I don't think I did. I got it in a run where we had a move with 5. I assume it was the last run. Grab that one. Did we get it in this run? No, because it was something... I can't remember. We had a move that needed the PP up. I get that. And then... Where's the next one? Giga Drain? That's what I was thinking, but I don't even remember who had it. But that does sound right. Okay. Hello. Oh! Is this an encounter? Ow. I think it is. 27? Dupes even if it is? Good point. Where are we? Is it Route 27? I have $9. Route 27, okay. I mean, we can get the encounter. Oh wait, why is there grass here now? Where did they move the... Where do they move the rare candy to? That is not dupes. That's fine. Down. Route 27. Okay. Probably not going to get used, but you know, we have the encounter, we may as well do it. I'm just going to blast through this because it should not do any damage to us. What do you have? As it floats along on the waves, it uses its toxic feelers to stab anything it touches. Good for you. What do we have for Tentacool? Elton Acto? Pretty good. Pretty bloody good. Alec Tonto, also good. Alec and Elton are both... I couldn't see anything. Alec and Elton are both very good. Lot Canoe. Nola Gotti. I like all of them. Acto. Tonto. I'm gonna go Elton Acto. I like it. Alto Conti. Auto Clean. I like Auto Clean. Oh, maybe I'll go for that. Auto Clean is really... Lancer-Tato. Lancer-Tato is also good. Tentacool is very, very versatile, apparently. I'm gonna go, yeah, I'll go Auto Clean. I like that a lot. So many good ones, though. Okay. There. Where? Okay, yeah, I know. Box is full, it's fine. Still calm down. Where is... where's the rare candy moved to? Where did they move the rare candy? Down further? Oh, okay. There we go. Elton Taco, also very good. So what does that give us? It's Goldenrod. I'll go to the Pokegear. So we have 43. That seems like a lot, but it's not that many. So that would be 6 each. So it's only enough to get everything to 53, and then you to 55. Okay. It's not enough. We definitely need to level up more. Leo Octant, also very good. With only a Tentacle. I mean, Tentacle's kind of fantastic. I do like it a lot. The champion Bugsy. I mean, we'll probably have to face Bugsy. I'll probably do a rematch with Bugsy. Maybe after we've beaten all the gyms. Just to see what Bugsy's like. We'll probably do that at the end. But with the knowledge that I've beaten the Nuzlocke and it doesn't matter if I lose Pokemon. We'll rematch all the gym leaders. Just to see their final teams. Because we've only done it with like 2 or 3 of them. We are quite underleveled now. I really like Tentacruel. I think Tentacruel's really good. I don't know why I'm looking there. Look at this. Morty. I mean, Morty seems very beatable. I just can't imagine Morty's going to be tough. It's going to be a lot of... Oh, Red Gyarados. We can go and kill the Red Gyarados. We don't need to, but we could. Yeah, wait, what? How do I have so few rare candy? I have no idea. I didn't do any Voltorb flip, and that might have been my downfall. Because we're like a mile behind now. Yeah, we need to get up to like 60. Oh god. How did that happen? How did I manage that? I'm not entirely sure. Let's just go and beat Morty. I don't see any way that we're not going to beat Morty. Just a bunch of Gengar. I mean, they're just going to try and put us to sleep, I guess? I guess again we take Arcamaro here. Just in case. You can go back to the... Oh god, this is going to be so annoying. Okay, right. Go to box 2. Get you out. Back to box 1. And grab... Okay. Okay. I mean, this shouldn't be a problem. But it definitely could be a problem. Is Mischievous right? Yeah, I think so. It's just gonna be Gengar mostly. We think he has a Suicune, I think we said. But we have 2 different Pokemon with Thunderbolt. So I think we'll be okay. This is gonna be 5 Gengar. Oh yeah, that's okay. So this is just gonna be a... Well, now I'm scared, because I think it might... Did it use Destiny Bond? Now I've got to switch, just to make sure. Did it use Destiny Bond? Oh, I thought we were just going to one-shot all of them. First. Okay, perfect. It's fine. Let's go. It flinched? Okay, that makes sense, because I didn't see a move. Okay. That's fine. Okay, cool. Killing it here. Oh, I guess it only has curse. Can it not use anything else? I think maybe they're limited to just curse if you're a dark type. They are limited to just curse. Okay. Okay, good stuff. Could have just switched back and forth there. Since I gave almost no notice. No. I mean, it can just be the gym leader, right? Or does it specify the whole gym? Because the gym leader is going to be the tough part. And I am going to battle all the trainers, because at this point we need the experience. Okay. I get Crunch? Why do I not have Crunch? We should also probably teach something Earthquake. User is annoying. Breakthrough. God damn it. Okay. I probably said that. I'm not that bothered. There's a Destiny Bond. But I'm just gonna Thunder Wave. Yeah, you can keep doing that, but that's fine. Go back to Dawn. Okay. Alright, that's a bit annoying. How long are you gonna use this for? Who can deal small bits of damage? I'm trying to think who has like the weakest. You have your flamethrower's probably not gonna do too much. Oh, this was a terrible idea. Okay, thank God for that. If this thing had used Shadow Ball, I probably would have just sacrificed Dave. Just because I was thinking about attacks and not actually taking hits. Don't use Destiny Bond. Okay, that's fine. Because we outspeed? Yeah, we must. It's got paralyzed. But this isn't going to one-shot, so we're still in the same problem. Because now it's going to use Destiny Bond. Right, okay. Back to Arcane Morrow. Is it just going to use Destiny Bond forever now until I attack? I mean, it's going to run out eventually. Okay, there we go. And we should outspeed. Psychic should finish it. Okay. There we go. This is much more complicated than it needs to be. Which isn't filling me with a massive amount of confidence for the gym, but that's okay. There's the Misdreavus. Does your Misdreavus have Thunderbolt? Because mine does. Hopefully not. Don't use Thunderbolt, please. Oh, that's bad. I mean, hopefully not. Hopefully we can take it out, but if it does have Thunderbolt, that's bad. Okay. There we go. Not too bad. And a crit. Necessary? Nope, not at all, but that's fine. Let us go heal, because that did not go very well. But we didn't lose anything. Yeah, Destiny Bond is a frustrating one to deal with. Sorry, what? Are we still... We're 55, is that what we said? Yeah, so we can pretty much go wherever we want with Houndoom here. Not really anything to wait for. Does Houndoom not learn Crunch by level up? Karen's Houndoom has Crunch, which always made me think it learned it by level up, but it doesn't seem that it does. No, Dig is dangerous because it's got Destiny Bond. This doesn't one-shot, so with my luck I'll probably crit here. Don't crit, please. That just felt like it was going to be a crit. Okay. 52? Okay, so it does get it. Okay. How long are you going to do this for? Are you going to attack? You might. Oh, but that's really annoying because I'm probably going to fail. Let's try at least. Oh my god! What? I don't need to lose my fire type. I really don't need to lose my fire type. I did forget it outsped, yeah. I really thought... Oh, come on. We've had this before. This has happened before. We just need to hit ourselves in confusion. Didn't work last time, but Dawn has hit... Dawn's hit herself in confusion on every attempt so far. Please. Yes! Oh, thank Christ. That was, I was probably just gonna have to end the stream. There was no way we, we can go to the Elite Four without Dawn. Dawn needs to be there to take down the Scizor. Oh, thank Christ. That was entirely necessary. Yeah, maybe we can't take on this gym now. Are you just gonna Destiny Bond? I can't. I need to Thunder Wave. Okay. Right, now we need to go to basically anything else. Hey, there's the Goldberry. Let's go into Emmett, I guess, for the second. I just need it to not use Destiny Bond, and then I can attack. Because it won't outspeed now. Okay, that's fine. Thunderbolt. Okay. That went terribly. Mostly just because Destiny Bond and me forgetting outsped. Okay. Are you gonna have Flamethrower? No, okay. That's fine. Even with the 5 levels, that should do nothing. Paralyze this thing, okay. I assume they're all gonna have Destiny Bond based on how this has gone so far. That's a bad idea, because it has Psybeam. But you... Drill Peck, I guess. It's fine, okay. Also terrible. Just awful. If we're having this much trouble with level 50... How bad is it going to be at level 55? Feels like it's going to be pretty bad. Not that. Do I have anything? I don't have anything you can hold. What if there's a sweet... Yeah, I'm honestly not that worried about that. We have 2 Pokemon with Thunderbolt. I think we can take it. Maybe. Am I just gonna go and grab this regular berry? It might make the difference. Okay. I could just go and get dark glasses. Oh, I probably should do that. Because I'm literally just holding charcoal right now. Okay, let me go and get dark glasses, because they're probably... Or black glasses, rather, because they're probably... here? I don't have money for them. I know where they are in the game. Because I can't actually afford them here. They are here, which they're not. Will it one-shot then? I don't think so, but it will... It might one-shot one of them. Where are we? Okay. They are in here. I don't have flash. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know my way around this that well. Okay, let me go get an escape rope. Just in case I get lost. Because I'm too lazy to teach flash. Oh, that's a good point. With crunch and black glasses? Yes, I think it will. Oh, I can't afford this. Okay. So 10 of those. You not sell escape ropes? You do not. Okay, let's fly to... Violet usually does, at least. And do you have escape ropes? No. Does anyone have escape ropes? Okay, let's just go to Goldenrod. Find out who sells them there. Hey! Who in here would sell them? You? Yes, okay. Escape rope. Because every chance I get lost. I love our little hat. We have a great hat. It's a fantastic hat. Okay. Let's go. Where am I going? Do we get more repels? I mean, I can't afford more repels. I mean, I could get 2 more, but there's not that much to do in here. Right, so... Is it this close? Okay. So, there's water somewhere. Do I not have anything with surf? Oh. I took Paya out of the team. Let's go and get Paya back. I was like, why can't I surf? I don't have anything with surf. Okay, let's go and get our Pokemon that can surf. Let's try that again. Change. Okay. In the box. I get back in the team. Okay, third time's the charm. So if I recall, and I don't really, because I never used to go in here. There's water here, and you cross over to here, and you go down here. This is not the black glasses. This is up on a platform that is somewhere. I can't remember where you get up onto it. That's fine. Actually, you might have to surf onto that. That's fine. Okay. Yes. Oh. That's not it either, by the way. It's up here? It's unfortunate because I don't really have, like, a perfect memory of what this bit looks like. I feel like I am making progress. Is there a guy here? Oh, yes, okay, so I'm up on top of this. That feels right. Is it a hidden item? Oh, this? Oh, yes, there he is. Okay, I gotta get to that guy. He gives you black glasses. Sir, you can see me, just throw them. Okay. So there's stairs down. How can he see in here? Because he's got black glasses. Oh my god. If anyone has ever questioned my knowledge of this game, I never even come in here. Never. I'm so impressed with myself. Okay. And we're out of here. Whew. There we go. And this can go to you. And the ironic thing is that doesn't even solve the problem because we still need an item for Murkrow. We can sell the nugget, at least. I could buy another Sharp Beak. Yeah, again, my knowledge of this game, even the things that I don't really have any familiarity with, I'm more familiar with than, like, things... like, everything from every game after this. I don't know what item... We could buy a Sharp Beak, but I don't really feel like that helps us. Wait, so did we say it's at 52? That we're getting Crunch? Is that what we said? Favorite ghost type? That's a tough one. I feel like I need to see a list of every ghost type. Oh, we're so far away. I don't know. I really like a lot of ghost types. I'm like trying to scan through them in my head. I do really like Mimikyu, but I don't think Mimikyu's my favorite. I'm a big fan of Baynet. And Sableye. I like both of those, but Baynet. Really love Gengar. I like most ghost types. I don't feel like there's many bad ghost types. Dusknoir is great. Dusknoir, I mean, I feel like maybe I've got like an increased affinity for it because of Mystery Dungeon. Frillish and Gelatin I don't like because I consistently forget that they're ghost types and hit them with normal type attacks. I do really like Misdreavus. Mismagius I like, but I don't love it. But Misdreavus I do like a lot. What am I trying to do? Oh, I'm trying to get to 52 to see if... God, this is going to take forever in here. Let me just do this the quicker way. West, take me to Azalea. Now let's take on this gym. Oh! I'm gonna have to go and take on all the trainers again in Morty's gym. I forgot that's how this works. You can't start up a gym challenge while you're in the middle of a different gym challenge, so I am going to have to go and beat all the trainers in Morty's again. Whoops. There we go, okay. Okay. We have Crunch. So, but importantly, that's probably helpful, honestly. We get more levels, which we maybe need. Okay, so we have Crunch. Can we just bring pot? No, I feel like having a second ghost type does help. Okay. I box. Sorry, you can come out. I will watch out for Destiny Bond. You cannot fly. Can fly. I think we'll certainly be better this time. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it won't. Oh no. Okay, no, we're fine. Okay, I was wrong. We just have one trainer then. Level-wise, we are very outmatched here, but maybe it'll be fine. Let's see how this one goes. Okay, I think... So that's 20 extra power on the move, plus black glasses. I think we'll be able to one-shot Gengars at this point. We'll certainly be able to one-shot this thing. Okay. I want to see, like, can we have, like, a 53 Gengar or something on this team? That's also going to go down. The total change. I mean, this is a mess, is what it is. I felt like this stream was going to go super smoothly, but it's... Okay, so this thing we're definitely going to one-shot. So that doesn't really help. We can definitely one-shot a level 50. But can we one-shot like a 53 or 55? We're gonna have to hope we can. Because we have no other choice. I could just rare candy up, but we don't have enough, so we're gonna have to save them. I really think we need to save them. I think it's a big boost to go from Bite to Crunch and get black glasses. So I think maybe we can. Okay. This could be a terrible choice. But it's the choice that I'm making. Okay. Honestly, I really thought we would be like in the Elite Four by now, but we're so far away. Okay. What do the numbered sparkly... Oh, it's the prediction. Is what people bet on in the prediction. Okay, so this we should one-shot. Oh, that's so annoying. But it will definitely help us one-shot. Okay. We are going to switch to Murkrow. Because Curse is going to murder us otherwise. Oh, this is a full team of 6. Oh, and there's a Ho-Oh on it. Boy, I really wish we knew it was Ho-Oh. Because I would not have taken my water type out of the team. That's a bit unfortunate. This is not the exact battle you want for this. Eesh. That's fine. What do you have? You have Rock Slide. You have Rock Slide. Oh my god, I'm a genius. Oh my god, you've got this, Wes. Wes, this is all you. Please don't mess this up. Please don't mess this up. Yes! Good work, Wes. Oh god. Is this randomized? It's not randomized. Just a lot of the gym leaders get legendaries. Okay, good. We outsped, right? What accuracy is Rock Slide? Because I don't think Drill Peck kills. 90? Oh, God. How much? Okay. Oh, does Drill Peck kill? What power is Rock Slide? 75. So it's like 300 technically. And this would be 120. I think it's really close. I think it's really close. But I'm gonna have to go for Rock Slide. Good work, Wes. Okay. Yeah, we needed that. Wes, absolutely huge. Again, really wish I hadn't taken out my water type for that, but that's okay. Okay, back to Gengar. What are you gonna go for? I'm gonna go into RK. I don't really know. Okay, that's kind of what I was hoping. And then what are you gonna go for? Again, I'll just... I have like... I don't know, might have like Thunderbolt? They might have like random moves. Okay. You see, now the problem is... I don't know if we outspeed. I'm gonna go to Emmett, because I don't know if we outspeed, and if we don't outspeed... Hey, aren't you going for Destiny Bond? Okay. There we go. Right. Does that kill? It would be very helpful if that killed. Okay. We're getting a lot of damage on the team here, which I don't love. Another Gengar, okay. So does Gengar kill from there? This one's level 55, so it could. We outsped the last one. I think it's because you're holding a Quick Claw. I think that's why we outsped. You holding Quick Claw? Is that why you outsped? Right. Okay, because you're not very fast, so that was surprising to me when it outsped. I don't think it kills me from here. It's gonna go Hypnosis, I think, even if it does. Nightshade doesn't kill. Shadow Ball? I don't think so. Well, shout out to the Quick Claw. Just doing incredible work here. And it did go Hypnosis, okay. So I'm pretty happy to stay in here then. Didn't really expect Emmett to put in this much work in this gym, but you know, we'll take that. Emmett does not care about Hypnosis. Really was not banking on Emmett taking down a level 55 Gengar, but you know, there you go. Okay. Yeah, so this is Morty. So Morty usually has like 4 from that line. And so they pretty much always keep the Pokemon they had just leveled up. So like, Whitney will always have her Miltank and her Clefairy. But it'll eventually be Clefable and Miltank, and then she'll add on extra normal types. And Bugsy will always have... Does Bugsy keep... Yeah, I think Bugsy always has Metapod, Cocoon, and Scyther, but they eventually become Beedrill and Butterfree. But then it adds on, like, Heracross and Pinsir and Sudowoodo as well. Yeah, I feel like I should switch here, but Emmett's just kind of killing it. But also, I feel like we're in the home stretch here. No, it does have Psybeam. Actually, it like only has Psybeam. Right. Oh, Psywave, even worse. That's gonna be like 3 HP. What? That must have been like high roll. The high roll of all high rolls on Psywave. Okay. Emmett absolutely killing it, honestly. There we go. So it's just a Gengar, right? One more Gengar? I think I am going to have to switch this time. 55 is going to be... Oh, it's Ariados, even better. I'm pretty happy to say I think we've won this. I'm going to go to BTR Zoo. Can't think of anything it's going to have. Actually, this thing might have Psychic. Now that I say that. It's possible that this thing has Psychic. And I don't love where... Actually, we definitely outspeed. Does Wing Attack one-shot this thing? I'm too scared. I think it should, but this thing might have Psychic, and just in case it doesn't, it would be such a dumb way to lose a Pokemon. Yeah, but I don't know if Wing Attack one-shots, just because it's not the most powerful. Alright, I don't think this thing uses anything that does too much, so... Oh, it does have Sludge Bomb. We might be dead here. Yeah, we might be dead. But luckily, Arcamaro is the member that isn't actually in the team. Okay. Not ideal, but it's actually fine. And Murkrow is just here because it's a Ghost-type gym. It's a sad loss, but it's ultimately the Pokemon that's not actually in the team, so we're okay. This is not the gym's theme. This is, what is it? I'll check. I can't remember what this is now. What do we set Johto gyms to be? Yeah, maybe I just played it too safe, but I really didn't want to lose something important. And I knew we could lose Arcamaro without being completely screwed. Okay. That is the X and Y theme. Which is just fantastic. Sorry, Zadel. So denial. Thank you so much. I very, very much appreciate it. And Mose, welcome back. Okay. That went well. Ish. It could have gone worse, I guess is what I'm saying. That's fine. And yeah, now I don't really know where we're at now. We genuinely might not be able to take on the Elite Four. There's just no, we're definitely not going to be able to take on the Elite Four. I don't know how I've miscalculated this so much. I guess I usually play Voltorb Flip for a while. And I haven't done it this time. Okay. Yeah, I think X and Y has a load of really good music. Let's go change box. Because, like, the champion has a level 70. And we can only use 6. You know, we have, like, 7 rare candy per Pokemon, which gets us up to, like, the mid-50s. We'd be, like, 15 levels under-leveled going into the last thing. What else can we do then? We could do a bit of Voltorb Flip, but honestly, I guess we're just going to have a shorter stream. Which is also fine, because I am quite tired. And we've also actually done a fair bit. And we got 3 gym badges. So who do we have left? We have Whitney and Jasmine. Those two I'm feeling pretty good about, honestly. Misty, not feeling good at all. Surge, eh. Blaine, I feel okay about. Boy, honestly, I'm just so proud we got past that Ho-Oh. That was a terrible, terrible turn. I also didn't heal, which is not a great idea. Just a terrible turn, as I was expecting a Suicune. Partly on me, I probably should have remembered. But I was really just expecting that Suicune. So lucky that I taught Firo Rock Slide, I guess. Okay. Are we still leveling everything between you? Yeah. I mean, everything's up to 47 now, and I can get everything up to... Well, let's go and check. Where are we? I get everything up to 60, which is then like, go time for the Elite Four. I mean, that would probably be good, yeah. So we'll have everything up to 60, plus loads of extra rare candy. So then we could probably start next stream. We might be able to finish the game in one stream then. Because we might be able to go... What? So how many gyms do I have left? 5. That's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we have 5 left. Good Isle. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have a great night. Have a great rest. And I'm pretty confident in saying we will not lose the run this stream, because I don't think we can do the Elite Four now. Again, not sure how... I don't know. I just have... Again, maybe it's just not playing Voltorb Flip has set me back on rare candies. I don't feel like we usually have that much more. But also I guess we do. Do I have like rare candies in the box or something? Maybe that's it? I don't think I do though. I might have bought some and put them in the box. That's possible, I guess. I have 1. There's 1 in there. But not ideal. I will put all of this stuff in the box for now. Just because it's in the way. Okay. Did one have Psychic? The Ariados? No, but it did kill Murkrow. It it had Sludge Bomb, and that was enough. I still think it might have had Psychic. It's still possible. Yeah, I don't think we're... Yeah, I don't think it's really possible. But next stream we could start with a gym, do the Elite Four, and then probably do the rest of the gyms. Because we'll be at like a good level for them. But also I'm potentially overestimating what's possible. Based on the fact that... oh wait, do I need a coin for this? I would like to buy 1 coin, please. What's happening? Nope. There. 1 coin, please. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't a member of the team. It was like a core member of the box. So it wasn't the end of the world, but it was still quite bad. There? Okay. It was worth a shot. There? Okay. If you're giving me a 3-4 to start with, I'm gonna guess in the biggest one. There? Okay. That doesn't matter. Okay, well, I mean, that's not a great start. There? Okay, if you keep giving me 4 3s, I'm just gonna keep guessing them, so stop giving me 4 3s, I guess would be the answer. Okay. I think just nobody has Suicune, I guess. Yeah, very possibly Ucine, maybe, somewhere. I mean, not all of them. Well, how many legendaries are there then? 8 at this point? Do they all get so... Zapdos... So wait, Zapdos goes to Falconer. Articuno presumably goes to Price. Moltres... I'm pretty... Yeah. Maybe none of the... No, because I think Raikou gonna... Maybe Surge doesn't have one. Maybe none of the legendary dogs go somewhere? Oh, wait, sorry, 10 then. 10 legendaries. Maybe none of the legendary dogs. Because I'm pretty sure Blaine has Moltres. And we know Ho-Oh, Lugia, the 3 legendary birds, Mew and Mewtwo all go somewhere, so maybe it's just none of the legendary dogs get a gym. Unless Surge has Raikou, and then they do. Right. Where am I going? This needs a 3. Oh, this needs a 2. No, Lugia is still Psychic Flying. Okay. We have 1 bomb here. 3, 2, 5, so 3 left. Okay. That's done. There's another 2 here somewhere. Has to be there. Hey! I went to 100 how am I to 100 coins? Was that 99? I feel like I'm too tired to play successfully. God damn it, I keep wanting to go for it on the first try if there's a 3-3 or a 4-3. And that was a mistake because I immediately set myself back on something that was just a complete guess. Again, the 4-3 makes me just want to guess. Okay. 5. So there's a 2 here somewhere. Probably there. Or not. That was an accident. I clicked into a place that could only be a bomb. I was not trying to click there. I don't love this board. In fact, I rather dislike this board. How do I reset the board? Not like that. 9. A 9 and an 8. And this is a bizarre one. Right, so that has to be like that. Okay. There's 1. Okay. Oh, that was it. Okay. That was a really weird one. Oh my god, this is like the greatest board of all time. Wait, that was the whole thing? The entire thing was just 2 rows. They told you where everything was. Okay, I wish they were all like that. That is the greatest board in the history of Voltorb Flip. I just had 2 rows that they told me there were no bombs in. That was easy. What do we have? Oh, something here. There's just 1, 2. Which is... could be there. Isn't there. Could be there. Isn't there, isn't there. So it's one of these 2. What else do we have? In the 7, we need 2 2s. The 1 has to be here. Oh wait, actually that's both of them, right? Oh no, it's the 3 and a 1, so that's the 2. Okay, well I was lucky I clicked them in that order. 4 and 3, okay. No zeros? No. Just 1, 2 off limits. 2 4-3s? Oh, this is awful. Every time. I mean, you gotta think I'd get lucky on one of those. All the way back to level 1. This has not been very successful. The 4-3s just... it feels like I have to guess 1 right eventually. So there we go. So 7... probably there. Is that done? The 6 needs nothing else. The 5 needs a 2. Or 2 2s, or 3 or 2 2s. There. Do I think I could catch a legendary before the Elite 4? I mean, maybe. But that feels like you're putting doubts in my team, which is clearly fantastic. 5 and 3, okay. So there's a 3 and a 2. That could be the 2. It's not. I don't know either. I don't think we've ever seen one. We've seen Zapdos, but only running away from us. Okay, Okay. Okay. What are we trying to buy? A bunch of rare candy. I mean, this is really not, for anything more than just I'm tired. And I don't think we can go into the Elite Four. I'm so determined to make this the run that going in like 10 levels under leveled feels like a really bad idea. Okay, 5. There is a 2 somewhere here. So that doesn't matter. There's a 3. So God, this is just this. I hate this board. Need a 2 somewhere there. These could both be 2s. Okay, so that's that. How is that? Oh, the 3 is already in the line. I'm too tired. The 3 already being there somehow completely escaped my notice. I think I'm too tired to flip Voltorb successfully. So let's go on the slots. You know, maybe we just win big. We haven't given winning big enough of a try. Yes! 16 coins. God, we're up already. Somebody keep note of where we started. Where did we start? We're up 13, so I think 361. We're up big. Last encounter? We could do an encounter. Oh my god. 1. 1. 1. 1. Let's go for cherries then. Darn. Okay, we can do this. Oh. God damn it. I feel like the slots are easy in some games. Damn it. And this isn't one of them. I think I've won the jackpot like once ever in this game. I think Leaf Green, it's really easy. And also Emerald, I feel like those games both have quite easy slots. Okay, I think I just got the exact same board twice in a row. Okay. Oh, no, stop. That was not the right amount. Okay, we are down now, but that's okay. It'll come back around. It'll come back around. One jackpot and we're up. God damn it. Okay, that's fine. What if I just play on speed up? Do you think if I play on... I mean, this has got to give me money eventually, right? It's not appearing to. Oh, that was close. That was close again. Oh! I won! I'm so good at this. I'm the master of the slots. So that's the key. You just don't pay any attention, I guess. And I'm up big. Yeah, I Leaf Green is the one where I remember being like really easy. Speed up comes back around. It had to eventually. I mean, we're up 700 coins. So that's what I was saying. Just one jackpot. I'll do one more just by myself. And then... Oh my god, I thought I had it. I genuinely, I thought I had it. Are there any other games? There's one other game. We'll do a bit of the one other game. Here? Nope, not that one. Is it over on the left? This one? Nope. Clearly it doesn't take focus. It takes a complete lack of focus. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Where's the other game? Did they get rid of it? Oh no, they didn't. Okay. It's this one. It's terrible. I can't even remember what you're trying to do, to be honest. Whoops. What was I trying to do? Okay. Oh, right, okay. I'm gonna say this. Level 3 or 4. God damn it. Yep, give me another shot. Okay. This is gonna be a Jigglypuff. certain of it. Bang. Just missed. This may surprise you, but this will be a level 6. Oh, God. Okay, nobody's expecting this. But we are going back to the level 5. Oh my God, that's so close. Okay. So you basically... So if you like... Okay, so you can go for this, which is any of the Jigglypuff or Pikachu. And if you're right, then you get double your coins. You can go for this, which is any of the level 1. Well, 2s would be a better idea because there's still 4 2s left. And you get times 6. You can go for just one specific one, and if you get it right, you get 24 times your coins. Or 3 times for one of these. I'm feeling good about a level 3. Give me a level 3. Jesus Christ. I've got to get one right eventually. I mean, my odds are getting better and better. Yeah, just give me one of these two. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's almost impressive that I haven't got one yet. How has almost every Pikachu come up, and I haven't guessed Pikachu once? It's got to be. It's gonna be Jigglypuff. Of course. I mean, you're running out of options here. You gotta give me one eventually. Yes. I doubled my 3 coins to 6. Okay, I'm just going specific one every time from now. This is going to be level 4 Jigglypuff. God damn it, okay. Oh, this is my last one. Okay, this is the last option. We need to hit a 24 to make a profit. Chat, where are you thinking? Part of me feels like it's going to be the level 3 Pikachu, but that would be nuts if all 6 Pikachu came out. Is it going to be the level 5 Poliwag? I mean, the level 5 Poliwag is where I started. It would be very poetic if we ended on it. A lot of people think it's the Pikachu. And that's why I'm in charge, because it is actually the level 5 Poliwag. Oh, it was the level 4 Oddish. Well, that wasn't great. But now that we know how it works, we will be playing again. Okay. Show me. The level 5 Poliwag. I agree, that does feel like the game. Oh, that was close. No. Doesn't seem to be coming out. No, okay. Well, one last one. New addiction? No, I just kind of want to see the level 5 Poliwag. Oh! Yeah! And that's a profit. Just on that game. But almost on both. No, on both! Oh, no, just on that game. Speed up does help, just in that it gets me to the end quicker than having to see me fail 17 times. And I knew it was going to be the last one. That was pretty good. I'm good at all casino games. Sadly, that's all of them. I want to have others. You'd think there would be more than just... There's like 9 of the rows are just slots. I mean, I guess that's like representative of most casinos, actually. I mean, they're not more efficient. I think I've got my 1 win. I understand how slot machines work. They're never going to give me another win now. Okay. I mean, I may as well, while I'm here, try my luck. No, there's no point in not doing it. I've never ever won before. I've played this game a million times, never won a single thing. This is the day. Nope, none of my idea numbers match. They never ever do. And we can do an encounter, I guess, just to finish. Has anyone ever won this? I think maybe if you like trade a lot. I think it's like key to the Pokemon Crystal speed run is you like mess with inputs and force it to win, and then you get the Master Ball, because I think Raikou is part of the speed run. Yeah, because if you trade a lot, then you get to do thing. A legendary encounter? I mean, I have no idea where any of them are. I mean, it also feels like a bad idea in general. Oh, check the decks. That's a good idea. What would we most need? Where was Celebi? Well, I know where this one is, surely. I mean, this one should be obvious, right? Right. Forest Shrine. But I don't really know that that's actually there. We can check. We need a Magikarp? I mean, did we? I guess we didn't actually ever get one. I did, yeah. You see, I think... Oh, right, yeah, you see, I think it's like... I don't know. There's like stuff to do with Kurt first. If we do Zap... Yeah, maybe. Again, I feel like maybe they're like not even gettable before complete Suicune quest. So there you go. So there's like quests for them. That was from Mewtwo as well. What? So what's the Suicune quest? Defeat Eusine. Okay, so they all have like random things. What does Raikou want? So I have to defeat Eusine for all of them. Well, that makes me kind of scared of Eusine. Right, so all of those three need me to defeat Eusine. Which makes me think that Eusine is probably very good. What about Mew? Any easier? Wait, the Mewtwo. So, okay, so there's like a... it's like a ramping up to this. What about Zapdos? Considering we've seen it. Found in the over... Okay, so... Zapdos is just in the grass now. Actually, have we done it in this run? I guess not. Let me go and do... Actually, have I done it in this run? Was this the run where we went to Power Plant? Yeah, it was, right? I think it was. Did we? I mean, it says I've done Power Plant, so I must have. So it's just in the overworld, apparently. So let me go to Mount Moon, where I haven't done encounters here. Or at least I don't think I have. You really not going to tell me where I am? Is it Route 4? 3? 3, okay. Is this trackable? Like it is in the normal game? Oh, show me Zapdos. So is that where it is? So that's like Route 10? Or is that just like a random thing? Can it be in Johto? Because if it can be in Johto, that would be easier. So does this change? God damn it. Okay, so no, that does not change. Unless it's saying it is on Route 10 right now. But we've already done the Route 10 encounter, so that doesn't really help. What are we doing right now? I'm kind of semi-attempting to figure out what's happening with Zapdos. We've done Route 10, so this wouldn't even be helpful to us. Is it still saying it's here? I mean, it thinks it's here. So does it just stay here? Hey, Lexi. Nope. I thought that was it. So at this point, we could only actually technically catch it if it was shiny. Right, you? See the Arlen result? I did not see the Arlen result. Who are they playing? Israel? I honestly could not care less about the Nations League. I could try to, but I would fail. Okay. Nope. Next to the power plant? I mean, it says Route 10 North. And it says current area. Okay. Yeah, no, it thinks it's here. 3-2 against Armenia? Okay. I mean, it's honestly... any game they win, I'm slightly impressed. I do like Obafemi a lot. It says Overworld? Oh, right. So, is it just moved back? No, I think that just means, like... Oh, no, it is there. Oh. Yeah, you're right. Do we have to set it off again, though? But we already... It already went away. Okay, give me Super Bell. Is it just gonna run again? Right, okay, and now what does it say? Found in over... Well, okay, that's not very helpful. Does that just mean it goes into the power plant or something? I have no idea. Right. Okay. It does appear to be back there, so I think if I went through, I could get it. I don't think my team is... I probably should get... I mean, you can go up front, I guess. I mean, I'm not going to catch this thing. Also, this isn't... I don't think we get this encounter. We've already had our encounters for the power plant and Route 10. But it will at least be interesting to see if this is... Oh, for God's sake, why did I do that? I can't escape... Well, I can't kill it either. Okay, I can't kill it. I'm not picking up any items. They're not to be tried. Oh, I'm going to have to pick them up to get through, aren't I? Okay. Is this the way through? But I feel like I'm trying to find not this exit, which I'm going to. I think I'm going to the exit that goes out the left, but I think this is not what I'm looking for, unless there's... Oh, there are stairs up, okay. I mean, this just feels like a terrible idea. This thing's going to be level 70, isn't it? What if it just immediately kills me? Well, I'm going to blame you guys. Hey! Oh, I do have Pokeball. That's a good idea. It's only 50. But I mean, it doesn't really matter. I can't... Okay. I can't catch it. We've already done Route 10. And Power Plant. So it is there. And we can get legendaries now. Just not that one. Moltres is probably gettable. Maybe. I don't really want Moltres. Articuno, I guess we could use, but again, I don't really... I'm massively attached to having it. I mean, Lugia we could get. Although I'm not going through the effort of doing all that now. But theoretically, we could get it. I think your Twitch is broken. It's not great. It might just be Twitch in general. Twitch is bad. I don't think we can get anything that's actually useful to us. Also, I have faith in the team. I have full faith in the team as it is, kind of. But yeah, I'm wrecked. Honestly, I feel like we're lucky to have escaped this stream with just one death. I'm also sorry, seeing as we're sitting around. Am I bringing a ground type? Maybe. And we'll figure it out. Let's see the team one last time. I can just tell you what the team is, because I don't want to break pizza time. The team is currently... Actually, no, it won't break pizza time. We'll just make it quieter. The team is... Emmett Gain, the Magneton, Wes Paro, the Firo, Dave Sermis, the Mischievous, BT Azu, the Crobat, Donna Hero, the Houndoom, and Pyaglow, the Politoad. It's a good group. We might be bringing His Royal Highness Orin, the Rhydon, Happy N, the Donphan, or Ted Glit, the Dugtrio. I can't tell though. I mean, Articuno is just like fully terrible for us at this point. Because we have Fire Gym, Steel Gym, and normal. Normal's fine. We have a very good team for Jasmine. I mean, if you have a water type and a fire type, you're pretty much set for Jasmine. Can any of them take that Snorlax though? Yeah, I think so. I pretty much just need to teach, I don't know, Mischievous Toxic. So what was its move? Body Slam? Can't hit Mischievous with Body Slam. Yeah, we have a bunch of ground types. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out. I will be back on Saturday. Tuesday? It's Tuesday. I'll be back on Saturday. We will be beating the Elite Four. Definitely. That one, definitely beating the Elite Four. And possibly finishing the game. Maybe not, though. We'll see. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Have a great week. And I'll see you in a few days. Bye, everyone.